Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. Today, March 27, 2015, 9:34 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: Yemen. Problems in the country of Yemen. I did a blog on this a few weeks ago when the Houtis, supported and backed by Iran, ran the president out of that country. And I remember clearly doing a blog explaining how they were fleeing the U.S. Embassy there, dropping their keys on the ground, dropping whatever they were carrying, and hurried onto private planes and gotten out. This happened weeks ago. It didn't happen today, and it didn't happen yesterday. But why is the White House telling us that it just happened today or yesterday? Which is a lie. It happened weeks ago. I reported on it when it happened. And it should have been on news at that time, but it happened weeks ago. All right, let me tell you why I'm going here. Saudi Arabia started attacks upon the Houtis, the people that Iran hired, the terrorist group, to increase its size and back it with more money to conclude their march or continue their march to Mecca. They want to destroy the Black Stone. Iran wants to be the new leader of these Muslim countries, but something else is happening here, and this is not computing anywhere. Our president has not yet turned his face back toward Benjamin Netanyahu. He is talking daily to Iran. And this is our president. I'm talking about John Kerry. And Saudi Arabia is afraid, or was afraid, to even ask Obama or tell Obama that they were going to attack to slow those down headed toward Mecca. And in the northern part of Yemen, they're trying to encroach upon the strait to stop the oil from coming through on the ships. So that's two problems. And the reason they're trying to keep that under the lid is they're afraid Obama will get Iran fired up to give them more money to the Houtis, so that Saudi Arabia can no longer have an effect on what they're doing. That puts Saudi Arabia fighting on two fronts with Jordan. What's happening over there? All right, remember also back 2 years ago, I did a blog about the president of Yemen. He was selling 50,000 females a year, and he was moving them out by trains to nearby countries where he was selling them, from anywhere from slave to prostitution to trafficking. There's no telling where all they went throughout the Western bloc countries there, throughout all the way up toward Russia. There's some evil places up there. Well, Saudi Arabia is one of them. Every household in Saudi Arabia has probably got 2 or 3 of these young female housekeepers. And but the point is, the president got by with this for a long time because he allowed his country as a breeding ground for small terrorist groups for many, many years. And everyone will agree with me there. It is the Houtis that's hired by Iran that wants to destroy the Black Stone of Mecca, so that the caliphate will go to the Sunnis. Right now, again, it's a Shia. They're the caliphate. The Sunnis want it. Iran wants it. So now there's a bitter battle that's beginning to take place in a much broader area. And somehow our president is supporting Iran through this. Again, today, our president, for the third time in less than a year and a half, leaked out to the enemy of Israel's plans on an attack. Why did he do that? That's the third time in a year and a half that our president leaked out top secret information about Israel. All I can see for us is this nation, the underpinning is gone and it's starting to implode. But a young lady sent me a question on a blog and asked me if, or commented on a blog and asked me if I thought that Sharia law, I'm sorry, God, where's my head? And you know where I'm thinking, but martial law, would it come here soon? And I told her I did not think it would come soon. And there's too many of us to let it come soon. There's too many militias, and I'm not saying I'm a militia, but I'm not going to sit back and do nothing. But there's too many militias that'll pop up out of the ground like mushrooms that'll fight this. But if the straits are closed and no oil is coming through, then this country, there's no telling what it will do and the effect it will have on the internal part of this country and the workings of this country. So this country is somehow going to be hurt if that happens, and it looks like they may be doing it. But I still believe, and I don't know if you who believe this or not, I do. I believe in a pre-trib rapture. And I believe that the information I have here, and I have got all kinds of information, books, videos, blogs, anything that anybody could come in if I was not here, and there's enough information here that it could become a godsend for them, because they could see what I have, and it would be easy to become a Christian. And there will be many coming to during those days, but there'll be many die for their beliefs as well in those days. But point is, guys, things are changing. And if we don't get back and stand with Israel really soon, I'm suspecting this blood moon coming up is really going to start the ball rolling. It's like going down a bowling alley, and when it hits, man, things are going to scatter. Keep you and your house safe. Joe of Expoz.